have a Leonard Nimoy record called The Many Moods or The Touch of Leonard Nimoy. And it's my favorite record I have, so, and it's out already in case something like that happens. So it's kind of like the record I show to people. I'll be like, check this out. It's actually good. It's not just a novelty record. It's really great. So I'd probably grab that one first because it's hard. It was hard to find for me, and it was super cheap. It was like $4. But songs are great.
I remember when I was a kid wanting to hear Electric Harlow over and over, especially the B-side because it has Wasasa on it. And so the Electric Harlow and Eddie Palmieri live at the University of Puerto Rico, I would play them, but then once I broke his needle on accident, so then that stopped.
I think mine was either Love Gun or Destroyer 8-track, so I don't know if that counts. But my parents had an 8-track player, so it was either of those two records.
Techniques.
Yeah, Techniques.
Standard,
No souped up.
No souped up.
No. I wish mine went backwards, but I'm not a fancy DJ. Pull off stuff like that.
I mean, here's pretty great.
Yeah.
Here's that place off Pico, and Amoebas, and Fingerprints. We were talking about
good.
that. Fingerprints, but obviously New York's kind of a gold mine for that stuff too. They got really great stuff, But a lot of times it's thrift stores in weird Midwest towns and stuff, and places where people just they put their whole collections there, and you might only get a couple of records that are good, but it's worth it because then they're only 90 cents.
There's a really great place off Ventura that I always go to, and the reason why I go to there is because I don't feel stupid asking questions, and the owners are such nerds, and they'll always engage you and answer your questions. It's a place called Freak Beat Records.
Oh, Freak Beat,
and,
yeah.
It's on Ventura, and it's quiet. Has you could literally spend your day there, clean bathroom, places to eat around there, you could take breaks and, from hunting and stuff, and they have record players you can listen to stuff on, and they're usually playing something really good when you walk in, and it's just one of those stores where you go, oh, what is this? And it's not a snobby young kid who's gonna vibe you out. But the two owners that run that place are such sweethearts, and it's great. It's quiet. It's like being in the library there, and you can take your time, and they always have great stuff there.
Rocket scientists in New York is good like that, but it's not quiet and you can't take your time. But the people are really cool.
Bitches Brew is a classic example of a great album cover. I always love that stuff.
And then there's really, those are really intricate. Then there's really simple ones that just grab your attention because of their simplicity, like the first Suicide record. I think we both found out about a lot of music because we bought something just based on the record cover, not knowing what the band was like. 9 times out of 10, if the record cover is great, the band's gonna be great too. So.
Or like Phala record covers. Any
Right,
Phala
yeah.
record covers, they look like they were put together by some punk rock kid wanting to start a zine and he didn't have enough money, but so it just looks attractive.
Hand drawn.
Yeah, hand drawn. It looks like he had a old-fashioned stick of glue and kind of did that to it, and they look like punk records.
It's nice to feel the creator's hand on something, that draws you in.
The Music Machine, the only Music Machine record
right.
with the song Talk Talk on it. It's been copied by Rocket from the Crypt and co-opted by so many people making flyers, but it's a great record. It's a great band. Anything by Brainiac, Bonsai Superstar, Electroshock for President, or Hissing Prigs and Hot Couture. I can just pick up any of those records and I will find something that is actually very modern and way ahead of its time. And I just always ask myself, what would Timmy Taylor do? And that was just a fantastic kind of band that was about to be, the next big something. And a lot of people just have their sound and haven't even heard them before. It's kind of strange. And Brainiac, anything by Brainiac for me.
I always like spoken word records, like when Jello Biafra did the No More Cocoon stuff, and anything like that. Or I have these old JFK, Martin Luther King records, and or the William Burroughs ones when he's with the Disposable Heroes of Hypocrisy. Yeah, I would like hearing someone's voice like describing their ideas very directly. You know, as much as I like the other stuff too, but it gets me riled up a lot of times, and so you know, creates a lot of images in my head that have probably nothing to do with what you know Dr. King is talking about or anything, but you know, inspires some fiery part of me. So I like spoken word ones. Yeah.